Hey folks, welcome to our demonstration. In this demonstration, I'd just like to quickly show you how to update the picture, the heading, the description, and the button for each of the boxes within your info box carousel component. So let's just jump right into Dreamweaver. And we'll open up or expand the library folder, the components, and the info box carousel. Finally opening up the info box carousel LBI page. So each box contains an image, a heading, a description, and a link. This is actually a button link. And the things you would want to change at this point in time, this is like editing any other library component where we have an image or a heading and whatnot. To change the picture, what I suggest, and this is an important thing you're going to notice, is this picture here is larger than the picture you see in the page. If we were to compare them side by side, you're like, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't work. Yet this guy in the video is telling me that this image should be the same size. In other words, when I replace this image with my own image, it should be the same size as the image that is included in the template. But the image in the template in the page itself is a different size than the picture that I'm replacing. Well, there's a reason for that. In this particular template, we have 4 boxes. But if you were ever to drop this down to 3 boxes, that means that the content in the image would scale up to fit the area that's left over, because they're going to fit across the page here. They're just going to scale up and down. So if you have more boxes, it'll get smaller. If you have fewer boxes, they get larger. Now, we've determined an image size that works well for 2 boxes up. Okay. Without overly adding extra file down bandwidth and whatnot to your pic. So basically, in this example, we have an image. If I double click on it, it'll say give me my image source to tell me where things are located. To determine the image size, what we do is we actually name the file with the width and the height right in the file name. So as you see down here, it says 360 by 270. So that's the size of the image you'd want to use as a replacement, 360 by 270. And to replace that image, we have other tutorials that show you how to do that, how to create images, how to resize, crop, and how to import them into your site. But once you have those pictures imported into your website, all you need to do to replace an existing pic is just sort of double click on the image in the page, browse to the folder where you have the image, select the new image, and then press OK, and then it'll be automatically updated in the page for you. Next we have the heading. Now the only special thing about this heading is it is an H3, or it's styled using the H3 tag. So you want to keep that so it keeps the same look throughout. So you just scrub over it and new heading, and if anything falls off the rails, just select the text and then reformat or reapply the heading 3 format. The same with the paragraph text here. We just want to make sure that whatever content you have here is wrapped within a paragraph tag so that it once again displays the proper font styling and colors and things like that to match the rest of the boxes. And lastly, we have this more. This is actually a link, but it's styled as a button. You can tell because when we click on it, down here we have the button default, which basically says that whatever text here in this link is actually going to be styled as a button style. But updating it is very simple. Just put your cursor on here or select it, and then where we have this pound sign for the link, you can see that it doesn't actually link to a page yet. All you need to do is grab the point to file tool and drag it on the page you want this particular link to link to, and you're done. Hit save to update.